Hello, my name is Saul and I am going to press my webinar. My topic is series on DC Comics Cadet Flash, series that is broadcast of the CW channel in the United States and is based on the DC Comics character Barry Allen Flash and disguised superhero who fight crime with the power to move and the superhuman speed. He is a crime scene investigator who guides superhuman spectacles to an accident during a thunderstorm with the use to fake criminals in custody. Others we have also acquired superhuman abilities. During the first season, he narrated the life of Barry Allen, a forensic investigator in Central City, and the particular accident which gives him his power and the world stars laboratories and the Flash and captured of the people with superpower who use the to create chaos is the city and the is naked the Scarlet Spitter is my object of Barry is the chose his mother's kill and the tooth unfiled get is that of Jail and the did kill Reggie in Yovertown, a Flash enemy in the future would travel back in time to the give revert on Flash, and finally discovered that his mentor Harris Wells in the Yobar is disgusted at the end of the this season and the descent of Yobart commits suicide and the thus erasing it for existence, but as a scheming space team singularly open where on the east friend sacrifice himself to close in the untruth save the city is friends dies before to close the singularity at being eternal the city. During the two seasons, the narratives, the entrance of the these villains will come of the singularity if the another spirit who obtained his power hues like Barry. But this what prisoner in the prison who was going to be should be with the accident. He was able to live with speed. He belongs to an terrific parallel universe, and the seek to six the Speed Force with the sort of powerful and the splitters to subvert because he is drink and his team and the first and Kurt, but he is discovered and the second began with power from his world to defeat Flash and the first take a while his speed he as long assassins his father who had already been released from prison by Jobart's confession. His plan is to unite the two worlds and the wheels traveling between world to Krill and the Spiriters, but he stopped by Flash and the end and he is taken for an eternity to seek Speed Force within Sir Bart against his will. In the third season, Barry now accepted that this and the pirates decide to travel east past and in order to save his mother from being murdered and the world he does so he creates alternate teams Sky Flashpoint, but believed he loses his power and his memory. In addition to that, his friends do not know him. He decides to travel again to reset his world, but when he achieves in the Arizona charge that and to beam before and with this he caused the appearance of another spirit number Savitar who holds and Gruder arrive Flash for what uses him in force of space in the future and 1 2 4 in the future and the what you killed Iris in Pew is Barry girlfriend we defend him privilege in form because the new space and the archive of Villan control bit saboteur removing him destroy the balance with the force on the space creating chaos in the world when there was other Barry decided on the Go Space Force to establish in the Anzu end and the beginning of the fourth season essence on the participle accelerator accident apparent and the person ship store go as his intellect ability to Maxim Clifford DeVoe. After many accidents in France Fort Barry managed to get him of the Space Force, but the trigger through crabs of the people with power will the villains hunter to stay with the powers and the will the help on the with and the Eve's object is control the means of people with help on the saddle and the story enter is hold option the stuff keys for flash the ender use the enemy feed his true identity and the two stop in the successor and the third his mighty is the third mid through this nose will the drop it the satellites in the central city and flash threat the same people with help and Mr. Spirit but he trapped new people with superpower and the new villains and the season and the girls apart Barry's house Scion and the Sheer Dog. In the fifth season, the dogs of Barry Allen and the Iris West introducing whose name is Nora, and it is discovered that she helped save people for and the fragments of satellites and the consequent charged the team line and they created another villain named Cicada, who is an assassin of people with powers, and they ask the power new field, the power on the other, the only option for Barry and his friends in the top travel back into the obtained items. No new field, the powers of Cicada that comes for Dagger, and the latter is the discovered that he is Cicada on the future and the beast destroyed in the daggers. The devil him viewed Tiger Yovard on the future to come of the hue prism and the regain is power and the flash if Abnora have to stoop him and the disc cannon kill him and they leave him free brutal and the apes Nora disappeared for entering in the team line and the Everogins in sad view come it. In the sixth section, Barry has vision the future. We see we he asked this show that planet is saved just and very possible the Tiger Evering and the nose chapel Evering knows and the read inevitable because a web on the animate is approaching and the parallel universe the superheroes to the be able stop and the disguise errors from on the lights the use magic stop he and destroy the anti-monitor is the my villains and the destroy boot hero this the green arrow superhero of the star city and the with the day mix and the late and the great prim land were hard and the heroes purity like flashing fake people with superpowers city the series in the strategy broadcast. With this, I finish my webinar.